you don't follow through. You start something, you get better, you create some momentum, and then you stop right before it actually matters. You train yourself to stop whenever things don't seem like they're working. When are you going to become the kind of person who finishes? When are you going to become the person who says, forget about the outcomes, forget about the results. I'm just going to indulge in the process. I'm just going to grind it out so I can see just who I can become. Please understand that the result itself is far less important than who you are, than who you become. If you had the goal of making $1 million and you could flip a switch, snap your fingers, and the next day you'll have $1 million, chances are you're gonna lose it. Chances are you wouldn't know what to do with it. You would be irresponsible. You would blow it. Somehow, some way, you would figure out how to make that $1 million vanish. It's not because you couldn't get to that point and become that kind of person who can manage that and make that money turn into more money. It's just you haven't gone through the kind of stages that are necessary to become the kind of person who's worthy of having $1 million. This is why it's very common. A large percentage of people who make quick money through, say, the lottery, they end up losing all their money. They never changed their identity. They continued to stay the same person. So, the reason you don't have what you want to have right now, the reason why the results aren't showing up the way you think they should be showing up, is because there's still something you have to do. There's still some stage you must stand upon. There's still some lesson you must learn. If you're not willing to indulge, endure, stay in that process, then you'll never learn the necessary lessons. Then you'll never develop the necessary skills. But you can only do that if you become the person who follows through. If you become the person who finishes. If you train yourself that whenever you start something, you're seeing it all the way through, no matter what. Make the commitment. And that's where everything changes for you. Whenever you decide to say, I'm the kind of person who doesn't fall off. I'm not the kind of person who flakes. I'm the kind of person who makes that decision. I remove all my other options and I say, this is the thing. I'm not gonna quit just because of what things look like. We have to understand that our eyes lie to us. And then our mind plays tricks on us. It's not on our side when it comes to pursuing our purpose or a certain goal that's going to make us stretch. It's not on our side. It tries to convince us to not do the necessary things that we need to do in order to reach that goal, reach that target, achieve that purpose. Our brains are always going to say, no, don't do that uncomfortable thing because it's painful, because it's dangerous. But that's an illusion. All of this is necessary. All the uncomfortability, all of the pain, all the suffering, all of the moments where you feel like things aren't working for you. That's a part of the process. You're supposed to endure that. That is what builds something in you that you won't be able to see in the moment. The most effective skills and characteristics we can develop are the ones that are so subtle that without awareness, without the time in it, we'll never see it. It always shows up on the back end. Quick example, the first time that I started reading again, seriously, it's been 245 days of 60 minutes per day, every day, and I raised the bar. because that's what you do. You raise the bar whenever you're executing. Nevertheless, when I first started, it was painful. It felt like I was doing telekinesis with my brain. It felt like some fatigue. Like how you are doing so many curls, you can't do any more curls. You see, the reading, it has several layers of positive effects on you. Over time, the amount of time that I could go without feeling that fatigued feeling, it started to increase. But it was very subtle. I didn't notice it until several days later, weeks later. I'm like, wait a minute. I can actually read for longer. Wait a minute. I can actually focus more. Wait a minute. I have a better way of thinking. Like I can really see things more clearly. There's more clarity here. These aren't the kind of results that are going to jump out at you and say, hey, you have this quality now. It's not the case. But those are the qualities that are the most impactful. Those qualities make the biggest difference. So I challenge you to hold the line. Take that one thing and just take action. Commit to yourself and say, I'm going to finish this. Not for them, not for anything besides me and the process. And retrain your brain to say, I'm the kind of person who finishes things. Not the kind of person who delays or flakes out of it. Once you do this, then your life will begin to change for the better. It's that simple. Say you're going to do something, and then do it. If you want to take it a step further, tell someone what you're going to do, and then execute on it. Then do it. So build self-esteem, self-confidence in yourself, but also build other people's confidence in you. Show them that you can be a dependable person, but most importantly, show you that you can be that dependable person.